In the late 1960s and early 1970s, a terrifying figure emerged in Northern California. A serial killer who taunted the police, left behind cryptic messages, and claimed multiple victims. To this day, his identity remains unknown. This is the chilling story of the Zodiac Killer. Chapter 1. The Beginning of Terror. It all started on December 20th, 1968. A young couple, Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday, were found shot to death near Vallejo, California. There were no witnesses, no known suspects, and no clear motive, just two teenagers who met a tragic end. 6 months later, another couple was attacked. Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau were sitting in their car when an unknown man approached and fired multiple shots. Michael survived, but Darlene did not. Shortly after the attack, the police received a chilling phone call. The man on the other end took responsibility for both shootings. This was just the beginning. Chapter 2. The Killer's Game. On August 1, 1969, 3 newspapers in California received handwritten letters from someone claiming to be the killer. The letters included bizarre symbols and ciphers, challenging the police and the public to decode them. One of the letters contained a terrifying statement: "I like killing people because it is so much fun." This was the first time the world heard the name Zodiac. Soon, another attack followed. On September 27, 1969, a young couple, Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard, were brutally stabbed near Lake Berryessa. The attacker wore a hood with a strange symbol, a white crosshair inside a circle. He left behind more clues, including a message written on Brian's car door. Despite suffering multiple stab wounds, Brian survived, but Cecilia was not so lucky. Chapter 3. The Most Infamous Killing. On October 11, 1969, Zodiac struck again. This time he targeted a taxi driver named Paul Stein in San Francisco. Unlike his previous attacks, this one happened in a busy neighborhood, yet he managed to escape. A few days later, another letter arrived. It contained a shocking revelation. The Zodiac claimed he had been stopped by police after the murder, but was let go because they were looking for the wrong suspect. The case took a disturbing turn. Chapter 4. The Ciphers and Taunts. The Zodiac didn't just kill, he played a dangerous game with the police and the media. He sent dozens of letters, each containing coded messages, threats, and strange demands. Some of these ciphers were cracked, but others remain unsolved to this day. One of the most famous was the 340-character cipher, which took 51 years to decode. The message inside was chilling, but it revealed no clear identity. The Zodiac mocked investigators, threatened schoolchildren, and claimed he had 37 victims. But was he telling the truth? Chapter 5. Theories and Suspects. Over the years, dozens of suspects have been investigated, but none have been definitively linked to the crimes. One of the most well-known suspects was Arthur Lee Allen, a man with a suspicious past and some connections to the case. But despite multiple investigations, there was never enough evidence to charge him. Other theories suggest the Zodiac was more than one person, or that he was someone completely unknown to law enforcement. Some believe he may have even left the U.S. and continued his crimes elsewhere. Chapter 6. The Mystery Remains. The Zodiac case remains one of the most infamous unsolved mysteries in history. Despite new technology, forensic advancements, and decades of investigation, his identity remains a mystery. Could he still be alive? Did he stop, or did he continue his crimes under a new name? We may never know. One thing is certain: the Zodiac Killer changed history, leaving behind fear, mystery, and a legacy that still haunts investigators and true crime enthusiasts alike. What do you think? Who was the Zodiac Killer? Could there be clues still waiting to be discovered? Let us know in the comments.